Hello students. Yes, this is what our DBMS class and we need to start our chapter 2 unit 2, that is what the entity relationship model, ER model. Okay, up to now we done with our first chapter apart from one topic, that is what the structure of DBMS, this topic. Okay, apart from this we done with all the concepts in our first chapter. Now what we need to look at what exactly the entity relationship model. Before going to what actual topic, we need to know what exactly the entity mean. Okay, for that thing what we need to do, we need to go with some board work. Okay, what do you mean by entity? What exactly it mean, entity? Okay, entity nothing but a real world object, real world object that we can sense, we can sense and see. Okay, so real world means the practical world, I mean to say the surrounding world of us. Okay, so here entity is nothing but real world object like human beings, human beings, chair, table, school, college, smell. These are what the entities, because we can able to sense or see these what objects. What entity relationship model, ER model, is all about. See, if entity is nothing but an object in a real world, what we come across many objects, object 1 or one more object 2. ER model describes the relationship between two or more objects, two or more objects. See, consider a scenario. Here there is a lecturer who used to teach boring online classes like me. Then he used to teach many students. He used to teach many students. One student, another student, group of student. Got it? Group of students. Here, lecturer and followed by students. Okay. Lecturer is an object, of course. Yes. And students are nothing but objects. We have many what students here, that's why we may call it as object set of objects. Okay, so here there is a relation between lecturer and student. What kind of relation? That is what teaching relation. I mean to say lecturer teaching subject to group of students. Okay, later one lecturer one lecturer may teach to multiple students. Here the relationship is one to many relationship. One to many relationship. What it mean? Look at here. Here one lecturer teaches to many students. That's it, nothing more than that. We can able to express this relation. We can able to express this concept with respect to entity relationship model. What's the need of expressing the things in ER model? That is what first need is, what we know the structure of database, future database. Suppose if you design ER diagram, we know how exactly we can able to design the structure of our future database. And we know what kind of what kind of relationship is possible. Got it. Later, what this entity relationship model is kind of blueprint, nothing but a plan, blueprint or plan for database design. Got it. So this is what the introduction with respect to entity relationship model. If you come here, come to our notes. Okay, here what they are telling, the entity relationship model, data model was developed. Why it is developed? To facilitate database design. It is going to facilitate database design by allowing specification of an enterprise. What exactly enterprise mean? Any kind of what? Object. Okay, by allowing specification of an enterprising schema that represents the overall logical structure of the database. Consider we need to develop a database of a college. First, what we need to do? First, we need to identify the objects in the college. What are the objects? Lecturer, students, non-teaching faculty, classrooms, boards. These are what objects, and we can able to establish a relationship between these objects. What kind of relationship? And later we can able to transfer the ER diagram into what our database. Okay, that's why what they are telling, ER model was developed to facilitate database design. How? By allowing specification of an enterprise schema that represents overall logical structure of the database. ER model is useful. Okay, when it is useful, mapping the meanings and interactions of real world enterprises into a conceptual schema. So actually what we are doing here, we are representing real world scenarios in our database. Okay, so in this way the ER diagram is very useful while converting real world scenarios into database scenarios. Got it? So ER model comes with three basic concepts. One is entity. Later, if we have more than one entity, then entity set, relationship set, then followed by attributes. Okay, so we can able to go with these concepts. Probably it will carry 10 marks. Apart from marks, this concept is very much important when you wanted to become database administrator, or if you need to have what basic knowledge of ER diagram while designing database. Got it? Today is the concept of full stack development. What it mean? A developer can do what all the work of a software development process. I mean to say UI design, programming, database design, architecture, these kind of things. So in order to become full stack developer, of course the DBMS concepts are very much important. In that ER diagram plays very important role. So we need to discuss what exactly entity and entity sets mean. What they are telling, entity is nothing but a thing or a object. thing or a object in real world. Real world nothing but the our surrounding world. Okay, that is distinguishable from all other objects. I mean to say we can able to identify the object, okay, uniquely. I mean to say Raghu is the object. We can able to identify Raghu through his Aadhaar card number. Aadhaar card number. Okay, so next, what they are telling, the entity can be a real world object, either an animate or inanimate, that can be easily identifiable. Okay, this is what the second definition. Probably go for the definition, which one you feel better. Got it. Later, what example they are telling, the person in a university is an entity, of course. Okay, the entity has a set of properties and the values for some set of properties may uniquely identify an entity. As I told, a principal in an university, is an entity, We can able to identify this principal through his employee ID. Got it. Then in second example, what they are telling, in a school database, students, teacher, classes, courses offered can be considered as an entities. Okay, all these entities have some attributes or properties that given them their identity. So in a student database, we can able to consider all these as entity. Each and every entity consists of what? Database. Each and every entity consists of uniquely identifying property, database property. Got it? Okay. So this is what all about entity. Then what do you mean by entity set? If you have an entity, single entity, that is nothing but an entity. If you are having more than one entity, that is what entity set. They are telling same thing here. An entity set is a set of entities of the same type that share the same properties or attributes. Suppose I am going to consider myself as an entity. I am a lecturer. So consider other lecturer and consider one more lecturer. By considering these three lecturers, we are going to call it as entity set. What kind of entity set? Lecturer entity set. Keep in mind, lecturer entity set. Got it? Suppose we can't able to consider what? A student. A student with lecturer. Because here the entity student is of different type, whereas lecturers belongs to same kind of set. This is what entity set. See what they are telling here, the set of people who are instructors at a given university, there is nothing but lecturers. Okay, the entity set student might be represent the set of all students. If we are going to consider only students, as an student entity set. Okay, so in note they are telling what? An entity is represented by a set of attributes. Set of attributes nothing but properties. If you are going to consider here lecturer, lecturer have name, lecturer have ID, lecturer have Aadhaar card number, lecturer have address. These are what? Properties. An entity may comes with, may, might, or should come with what? Attributes. Attributes nothing but the properties. Later, excuse me, what they are telling, here they are specifying some of the entities. This is what the instructor entity, this is what student entity. Here this one is name and this one is ID. This one is student name, student ID. This is what? Student entity set. This is what they are telling, instructor entity set. Hope you getting the concept. Okay, so next one is the relationship set. We discuss this relationship set concept in our next class. I hope you all getting the concepts. Thank you all.